Disclaimer: this is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardinis, to use this as an educational material. Hey everyone! Today, I'll start us off by talking about what food security actually means and why it's such a big deal. So, first, global food security as the state where all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs for an active and healthy life. So, global food security is about making sure that everyone, everywhere, has access to enough nutritious food all the time. And it's important because it touches on so many areas of life like poverty, health, and even peace. When people don't have stable access to food, it affects their ability to work, learn, and live healthily, which then impacts the whole community. Food security is one of the main goals set by the UN or the United Nations because without it, sustainable development is really hard to achieve. I think understanding this concept help us to see just how connected we all are.
I'm the Cadet Pauta. My topic is all about the factors leading to global food security. Economic and agricultural factors. Investment in agricultural, financial support for farming resources, technology, and infrastructure increases production capacity. Trade policies. Open fair trade enables access to diverse foods and helps stabilize supply and demand across borders. Economic stability. A stable economy enables people to afford food, supports farmers, and sustain local food production. Alright, so now let's dive into some factors that help countries achieve food security. Economical countries that invest in agricultural have more reliable food supplies.
Environment and technological factors. Climate resilience. Adapting agriculture to withstand climate change such as using drought-resistant crops helps maintain food supplies despite extreme weather. Innovation is farming technologies like precision farming, genetically modified crops, and vertical farming improve crops yields and reduce resource usage. Sustainable practice like crop rotation, organic farming, and soil prevention ensures long-term food production without depleting resources. From an environment and its perspective and focus is on stability. Climate change is a big threat to food production, so need resilience, craft of farming methods that can handle extreme weather. I find interested innovations like vertical farming and drought-resistant crops are just futurist ideas. They're really should be implemented, and sustainable practices like crop rotation and water management are ways farmers can protect their land for long run. Basically, we need to keep producing food without breaking their planet.
I'm Ngec3 Brada, and my topic is about the impact of COVID-19 on food security in the Philippines. Supply chains disruptions and increased prices. The pandemic led to labor shortage, transportation restrictions, and market closures, impacting food production and distribution. Import restrictions and logistical challenges caused price spike, reducing affordability and access to food for many Filipinos. So the pandemic show us just how fragile our food systems can be. In the Philippines, for example, COVID-19 caused all sorts of disruptions like farmers not being able to get their products to market because of lockdowns. This led to food shortage in some areas and prices going up in others. And when food prices rise, it hits low-income families the targets, making it harder for them to get what they need.
My topic is what is the impact of COVID-19 on the Philippines. The impact of farmers' market access and government response. Farmers face barrier to selling their goods, resulting in product waste and income losses. Limited market access lead to regional food shortages and unequal food distribution. Government interventions include food aid program, policy adjustment to support agriculture, workers, and effort to stabilize prices. Adding to what was just said, the governments tried to step in what food aid and some policy changes to help farmers, but this was not enough. Some farmers face major losses because they could sell their produce or their product, and others struggled with transporting goods. This whole experience highlighted how important it is to have a resilient food supply system, one that can handle disruptions without completely breaking down.
The 5 components of food security. Number 1 is availability. Ensures that food is consistently available through domestic production, imports, and strategic reserves. Number 2 is access. Ensures people can secure adequate food through financial means. Social safety nets and marketing availability, enabling equitable distribution.
I'm Cadet Teves. My topic is the last 3 of the 5 components of food security. And then there's utilization, stability, and agency. Utilization is about people getting proper nutrition from the food they eat, so it's not just having food but having nutritious food. Stability is the idea that people need to have access to food consistently, not just during good times but also during crisis. And agency is something we don't always think about, but it is critically crucial. Agency means people have a say in their food choices and can produce or buy food in a way that align with their values. It is a reminder that food security is just about quantity. It is also about quality and dignity.
My topic is all about threats to global food security. So, climate change and environmental challenges. So, climate impacts. Climate change threatens crop yields through droughts, floods, and heavy heat waves, particularly in vulnerable regions. Soil degradation, overfarming, deforestation, and industrialization lead to nutrients depletion, reducing land productivity and food availability. water scarcity. Agriculture is heavily reliant on water, and water shortage from overuse or climate shift can drastically reduce crop production. So, one of the biggest threats to food security and climate change, think about it, droughts, floods, and extreme weather can destroy crops and wipe out a season worth of food in one go. We're seeing more soil degradation to where soil loses nutrients from overuse, making it harder to grow foods, and scary to realize that if we don't tackle climate issues, food security will get harder to achieve.
Economic, political, and social threats. Economic crisis. Inflation, unemployment, and economic instability reduce people's ability to afford food. Political stability. Conflicts and political unrest disrupt food production and distribution networks, leaving populations vulnerable to hunger. Social inequality. Inequitable distribution system means certain communities face food shortages, even when food is available elsewhere. Apart from environmental threats, there are also economic and political ones. For example, in times of economic crisis or conflict, food becomes scarcer and prices go up. Political instability, like in war zones, can cut off access to food entirely. And social inequality means that even when there's food, not everyone can access it equally, which just keeps the cycle of food insecurity going. This makes food security not just food problem, but much bigger issues that ties to social and political system.
Achieving food security. Is it possible? Strategies and possibility of achieving food security. International cooperation. Global alliance such as the UN Food and Agriculture Organization or FAO and World Food Program WFP provide support for food security initiatives. Sustainable agriculture. Emphasizing eco-friendly farming methods, resource conservation, and responsible land management promotes long-term productivity. Technological advancement, innovative solutions like precision agriculture, renewable energy, and biotic crops increase yield and reduce environmental impact. Policies for resilience, national policies that support farmers, fund food programs, and protect resources create a resilient food system. So, is achieving food security possible? I'd say it is, but it's going to take serious effort and cooperation. First, international collaboration is key. Global organizations like the UN and WFP are already working on it. But countries need to support each other too. Sustainable agriculture is another big part. If we use eco-friendly practices and manage resources responsibly, we can produce enough food without depleting resources. Technology can also play a huge role in making farming more efficient and less harmful to the environment. Overall, it's about balancing productivity with sustainability. Food security is achievable, but it's going to require all of us, from farmers and governments to consumers, to work together to make it happen.